Oh, with NATO and its Western allies preparing to send troops into Eastern Europe to counter the threat of a possible Russian invasion of Ukraine, is there still a diplomatic route out of this crisis? That's the question looking to be answered today in those Paris talks with the so-called Normandy group, which consists of France, Germany, Russia and Ukraine. Let's hear the thoughts now of NATO's former Deputy Assistant Secretary General, Jamie Shea. Jamie, thanks for taking time to speak to us here again on the programme. Well, Joe Biden has said that the United States and Europe are united like they've never been before, but there are still lingering doubts over Germany's position, given its reliance on Russia for gas and energy. What's likely to be being said about that in those corridors of power?
Well, good morning, Tox, and thanks again for having me. I think the most important thing is that Germany goes along with the economic sanctions, because obviously Germany does a lot of trade with Russia, not just in gas, but in technology and goods as well. And if Germany is fully part of the sanctions package, it's obviously going to have a much greater impact on the Kremlin. Fortunately, the new Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, has confirmed that he's willing to put the Nord Stream pipeline in the mix. That's the key thing that really Germany has to do, because it's an important future source of revenue for Russia. That obviously is something that will get the Kremlin's attention. Fortunately, so far, Scholz does seem to be going along with the agreement that his predecessor, Chancellor Merkel, made with Joe Biden, that if Russia does invade Ukraine, reluctantly, but still, Germany will agree to cut off Nord Stream 2, not to activate it. So I think that's one key thing to look at. Germany also provides a lot of technology to Russia, and as the sanctions do consist also of denying technology, high technology, artificial intelligence technology, high-speed computing, access to banking, foreign debt. The Germans have got a big role to play there. So I, of course, would be the first one, Tox, that would want Germany to supply more defensive military equipment to Ukraine. That doesn't seem to be happening. But the most important thing is that Germany goes along with the sanctions.